Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet for Friday, May 17th. So the first thing we do is we turn on our Kraken Silver Bullet Pro and we see that price is coming down and it's right before 10 a.m. There's New York Midnight Open. Let's mark out some of our PD arrays here. Let's turn them all on. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's see here. Previously low, it's already been swept here. So Asia, high and low has been taken, so let's move that off. Asia high and low has been taken. London, high has been taken. London low has not been. New York kill zone, we just opened it, so that's the start here. New York lunch, sell side is taken, so let's cross that off. AM sell side has been taken here. PM sell side, so buy side's obviously higher. Okay. I leave previous day low on there because I just like to know where it's at. So we have the kill zones. Let's open this up, spread this out a little bit so you can see it better. All right, let's see what happens here. Just keep going higher. Well, that's some displacement. All right, so let's look at ES while we're looking at this here. Let's see what happens. Keep going here. Okay, it's definitely going up. Okay, well, we have SMT right here. So this low obviously is lower than this low, and this low here is actually higher than this low. So we definitely have SMT with ES right here. Okay, so there's SMT. What would we like to see? Ideally, I want to see this fair value gap show support. So that one is a fair value gap there. Let's mark out this inversion, obviously already. And let's see this fair value gap. All the stuff that I see already. Now, if they trade above this, this becomes a normal P array again. I'll just remove it. So let's see how it happens here. All right, so now we're just going to remove that one. So we have a fair value gap and we have a fair value gap. This is being respected. So what is going to happen here? I'm liking how this is being respected, so I'm going to buy one. All right, let's go here, which is below the low, right there, and let's aim for the kill zone high, right here. That's what we're aiming for. Okay. And let's continuously watch price here. There's one PD array, two PD arrays. All right, so I definitely have, oh, not this one, breaker right there. So it could take one off of a breaker. We'll see. All right, so there's a small little fair value gap right there, so I'm going to move this up to here. That moves it up there. You got 1, 2, 3. Obviously, I didn't take anything off the breaker, so okay. Oof, don't like that. Don't like that wick at all. Well, that did just sweep and take this liquidity right here. So let's see if it goes higher. All right, I'm gonna move my stop up to this low. I don't want to take that low out at all. So as you're trading here, I highly suggest that you continuously watch as for SMT. Okay, this is something I've recently incorporated in my trading. I've been watching for it. Usually I watch SMT at the start, and then I'm just watching order blocks for value gaps, see if price is supporting my idea. A good friend of mine told me hey, you might want to look at see if SMT forms. So if there's SMT, the SMT down here, it says reversal. SMT at the high side is going to tell you that it may be reversing, which means I may not reach my TP. Okay, so this is a good opportunity to watch this. Let's put the crosshairs on. Right here is even, and right here is not even, right? Let's see. Okay, so this took the high, and they're even. See that? So you have SMT here. So when SMT forms at the highs, what do you think is the best thing to do? Now, you can move this up and then just let it play it out. Just usually what I do. I will say that when I've backtested this, the smartest thing to do is just to flatten it as you see it. When you see that printed and it's like that, as if it comes down another candle or two and starts coming down, get the hell out of your trade. Flatten it. That's the best thing to do. Why? Because a lot of times it does this. So in another video earlier in the last few days, sometime this week, I did a video about when it comes to close to my TP, I raise it up, and if it takes me out, it's fine. And a lot of people get in the comments and say you should just held it for a few more minutes, it would hit TP. But they never talk when they do this. And this is a perfect example. If they would have just left your take profit or your trailing stop to just above break even and let it play out, that's fine. I hope it works out. But when this happens, this rollover, didn't hit your TP, my target was up here. This was the draw on liquidity right up here, the skill zone. I didn't get that. Did not reach my TP. What stopped me? Looking at price action, following along. Was PD rays getting respected? They were until this got violated. Created a bearish one, got violated. So it came up, and then we have SMT here with ES. And then what happens? It reverses. Now it could have just came back, and you could have SMT on the lows to combat the highs and still go up higher. Awesome, sweet. So I always want to see a 1 or 2 candles, but I will tell you that when you backtest this, you will find out that a lot of times you're just better when you see SMT just to close the trade, exit at the high of where you're at, call it a day, move on. Remember, you're here to make money, not bragging rights. I don't care about the bragging rights. I just want my accounts to grow. So I've learned through backtesting that if you see this, exit the trade or raise your stop loss way up high. And in the case it does form another SMT and just move up, or maybe this was the SMT, but then there's another higher one and it creates a higher SMT. It could be like this and take you out, right? So You don't have to exit. Me personally, if the next candle is lower and it creates a swing point there, I'm exiting. So, all right, so recap here. We came to the 10 o'clock hour and we saw SMT with ES. We waited for some, PDRAs to be respected. We had a fair value gap that had a couple candles respecting it, the bodies. So we just entered. Our low is below the low here, so if we were wrong, it would have just taken us out, but we were only risking 12.5 handles. So then this became an inversion. We had a breaker block, and then price came up, didn't hit our TP, and started consolidating here and had SMT with ES. And we got out of our trade 2 candles later. Because watch this, and then it just sunk. If we didn't move our stop loss, we would have lost a bunch of money. Instead, we're walking away with $715. That is better than a loss or break even by a long shot, so I'll take that all the time. That is your AM Silver Bullet for Friday, May 17th.